Victoria, walk of peace.
Victoria, walk of peace. Hello, everybody. Well, let's say not many people showed up, but I'm still here to do the city's work, and we're gonna pick up some garbage right now. So I'll show you how this gets done. In a place like Beacon Hill Park, there's not much big garbage, but there's always little tiny things. Little tiny things, like say this piece of plastic right there. You wouldn't usually spot that walking by, but it actually affects the environment, and we're here to pick it up. So in places like this where the wind blows garbage, that's where you usually find it. The wind will blow it across the ground, and then
You can actually do it.
See there's a piece of tin foil right here, and then there's another piece of garbage right here.
Another one right there, yeah.
And then, yeah, this, believe it or not, but this actually helps the flowers grow and also makes it more pretty. So look at that big cock right there. I'm gonna grab that. It looks way more beautiful now. Besides the footprints.
Oh, you can't even see them.
But yeah.
Well, you know they always say leave nothing but footprints, right?
Yeah, leave nothing but footprints behind. This is here, it's a walk of peace. Next month we'll be at Swan Lake, May 18th at 1 p.m. And we'll probably be meeting around the reservatory or whatever you call it. But yeah, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Like walking by, you wouldn't really notice it until you really stop to look for it. Now it looks way more pretty. And this is a park. When I do this on my own time, I like to do it on the street where, or like real bushes. This is maintained by the city, so. But I thought this would be a good place to start off the first event. But, yeah. Well, you're welcome to join us. We'll be running this event every single month for years and years. And the plan is to eventually get walks of peace going in other cities as well. And we'll also be walking across Canada at one time. I want to do that. Take like 4 months off of life and just walk across Canada picking up garbage. All we need is a good group of people willing to support. We already got our first sponsor, Save a Lot Hauling. Their numbers are on the flyers and posters, and they're, if you got any junk you need removal, call them. We're here to remove junk.
Just like that.
And eventually we want to be getting into the elementary schools as well, because they teach children about when a child makes a mistake, the punishment is to pick up garbage in some cases. And what we should be doing is making it a privilege to pick up garbage, not a punishment. Because really it's rewarding to pick up garbage because everything's more beautiful, plus the planet can prosper better. Like I bet in some parts of Victoria, there's, you walk by and you're just, it just looks like a rainbow of garbage. Like Victoria, Beacon Hill Park is pretty well maintained, but there's still little stuff like this you don't usually see. So, and I also motivate people when you're walking around and you see some piece of garbage, and just to pick it up, and also don't litter, because that's what causes the garbage. And also I learned if a place is cleaner, people will feel more remorse by littering because they're the first one to litter there. But if there's already garbage around, then people just throw it all over the place. So if you keep the city clean, then it'll maintain itself in a way. Oh yeah, look at this big guy right here. That's what I'm talking about. Reflector light. You never know, you might find something cool that you want to keep, but also like a cool ballpoint pen or something like that. Done it before.
Maybe some money, who knows?
Yeah. And this is a sock.
That's
I see a lot of these. I found a boot once and I weighed down my whole bag, but I still picked it up anyways. And we got to pick it up. Because this is our responsibility. We as humans are the perfect tool to maintain the planet, to build perfect places like this. But a lot of us just ignore the fact and they look at a place like this and they abuse it. It's really beautiful, even though the sun may not be shining right now. Like, our light is shining, so you can cover this. So yeah, like I said, this is the Victoria Walk of Peace, event number 1. And hopefully in a few months we'll see a lot more people showing up. I'm glad we're here today. Thank you so much.
Take care. Victoria Walk of Peace.
Woo! Hey guys, just wanted to let you know while we're walking around today, found something that's a bit counterproductive. A lot of people come here to feed the ducks and they bring their little bags of bread, but the number one thing we found while picking up garbage is those little tiny bread clips, the little plastic things that hold the bag closed. So it's a little counterproductive because people are coming here to feed the ducks and then they throw their bread clips on the ground. I'm not one to complain, but I'm one to come up with a solution. Maybe just if you like to enjoy this park and you like to feed the ducks, just pick up your bread clip. Hello everybody. Well, I'm just letting you know we got a new member of the Walk of Peace right now. Got ourselves a little buddy over here. Hello. Another good place to look for garbage in a place like this where you might not find a lot is benches. Places where there are benches, unlike a rock, you'll see cigarette butts. These are undegradable, so it's a really good thing to pick them up, especially over the months they collect. You can see there's a bunch of them around here, and there's even a little piece of glass or just around benches. Great place to look for garbage when you're looking for it like we are. Stay safe. Hey. Well, look at what we have here. So, I wanted the Walk of Peace to be family orientated, so you can bring your children, your grandparents or whatever. So if you're bringing your kids, you gotta keep them aware of stuff like this. This is a needle. It doesn't have a point on it, but it still might be infected. So if you're bringing your kids to the next event, just it's good to give them a little information on to watch out for certain things that might be sharp, might be contaminated, like needles, or not to use, like, so we got gloves on our hands. It's good to stay sanitary. Plus, wash your hands, bring sanitizer, and yeah, stay safe. Another thing I like to do when I'm picking up garbage is I like to check out around the garbage cans, because it's really easy just to pick stuff off that didn't quite make it into the garbage can. You don't have to put it in your bag. You can just help people out by picking it up, putting it back into the garbage can. Stay safe. Yeah, walking around trying to pick up garbage, you might notice things like this, which is a shell from the sea, or you might find something like a banana peel or a bird feather. But these things, you don't necessarily need to pick them up because they are part of nature and they decompose. And bird shells, you might turn into an artifact one day, who knows? So we don't like to throw those things out because they don't need to be thrown out. They're just part of the place. Stay safe.
Too much work, huh? Took 2 guys 2 hours to do that, and nothing was bigger than my thumbnail. Do the math on that.
Adds up.
We did probably about a good third of the park today. Yeah, decent, you know. So that's with 2 of us. Imagine if we had 5. It'd be a whole bag. You know, another 2 people would get a whole bag in 2 hours. I mean, that's pretty simple. Anyway, see you next one.